All right, hello, hello, hello. We are live from the Jaguars Den at the beautiful campus of Texas A&M San Antonio University to watch your Texas A&M San Antonio University men's basketball team take on the Louisiana Christian University men's basketball team. It's Jaguars, it's Wildcats, it's happening coming up next. How's everybody doing? I am your commentator, Marshall Best, bringing you the color commentating and play-by-play action. So this will be the second meeting between the Jaguars and the Wildcats. First meeting was in Louisiana, and the Jaguars came away with that victory 80-70. In that game, led in scoring by Antoine Gonzalez with 22 points. Journey Phillips had 14, and Fotis Christopoulos had 11. For Louisiana Christian, they were led in that game by Devin Carter with 19, Bryce Weinmanson with 18, and Omarion Lazard with 14. Carter and Weinmanson can really shoot the ball, and they will look to build on momentum as the Wildcats defeated the Our Lady of the Lake University Knights the other day by a score of 76-71. So they're building on momentum. Louisiana Christian currently 6-9 overall, 5-6 in the conference. Good enough for 7th place in the conference. So the two teams are just about ready to tip off. So we will take a quick break and be right back for the starting lineups. Oops. And apologies on the sound technical difficulties. Think we got it working now. And as the timeout on the floor, Jaguars are up 6-3. And again, sorry on the audio. Hopefully we have it working now. Shouldn't have any more problems. And the Wildcats have the ball. Weinmanson, Wiltz, Nawashi, Ellison, and Carter in. And, Lazard with the miss. Here's Fotis. Gives it to Grief. Grief goes in, misses, gets his own board. Gets it back again, no good. Coach wanted a foul on that one. And here is Dudley into Fotis. Gets it to Gonzalez. Shoots, misses. Rebounded by Wiltz, and he gives it up to Ellison. Ellison guard. Okay. Hopefully we're good on the audio side. All right, I think we're back. Okay, good. And the Wildcats have the ball. It's Carter giving it to Barnes. Picked up by Dudley. And Lazard gives it to Carter. Carter with the mid-range jumper. It's good. Devin Carter is not afraid to shoot that thing. Here's Xavier Brown. Gives it to Joshua Larry. To Dudley. Back to Larry. Larry for three. Ooh, rims out. Rebounded by Carter. And here's Carter with the ball. Working on the clock here. Clock's a little off. Carter misses. And missed shot by McGee. Rebounded, and here comes Dudley. And a foul. On Carter. So Antoine Gonzalez will go to the line to shoot two. And rims out on the first one. And we had some subs coming in for the Wildcats. We had Corey Lombard, number 22. Number 23, Bryce Weinmanson. Gonzalez's second free throw is good. And he'll come out of the game. Alex Nunnally will check into the game for the first time. 17-13 Jaguar lead. It's about 12:33 in this first half. And a three is good by John Quarius McGee. 17-16 Jaguars. Here's Larry, guarded by Weinmanson. There's Till. Looking, gives it to Dudley. Dudley over to Nunnally for three. Ooh, just rims out. And looks like a foul. A push on. Who's it on? Looks like John Quarius McGee. So here's Larry to inbounds. Looking for somebody. Got to get it in. Gives it to Till. Till back to Dudley. Guarded by Barnes. He gives it to Till. Here's Dudley again. Looking. And Nunnally for another three, no good. And here come the Wildcats the other way. Weinmanson gives it to Barnes. Weinmanson into Holloway. And a turnover by Wildcats. Here comes Larry to Dudley. Swings it over to Nunnally for another three. Ooh. Misses Xavier Brown, and he's fouled. Good board by Brown.
Wildcat foul, number 22, Corey Lombard. His first personal, team's fourth. Going to the line for the Jaguars, number 2, Xavier Brown. 2-2.
All right, Brown to the line to shoot two. Makes the first one. He's got one more. And the second free throw is good for Brown. And here we go the other way. Holloway has it. Here's Weinmanson. Gives it to McGee. Mid-range jumper and off the mark. And Dudley has it. And here he comes the other way quickly. Double drives. Gives it to Larry. Larry thought about the 3 drives. Swings it back out to Dudley. To Nunley. Nunley for 3. And he got it! Nunley got it! Keep shooting and they will fall. And here comes Barnes. Good defense by Dudley. Swings it. There's McGee. McGee fakes. Gets back to the top to Barnes. He misses that one. There's Till tracking it down. And swings it over to the Dudley. 22-16 Jaguars. About 10-15 left in the first half. Here's Xavier Brown. Drives all the way in. Ooh, can't get it to go. And rebounded by McGee. And he'll go all the way. Misses. Rebounded by Holloway. Him and Brown are tied up. Oh, they called the foul on Brown. And coming to the game for the Jaguars, we have number 33, number 24, Julian Barron, and number 7, Alvin Bro. And a turnover by Barnes. Here's Bro the other way. Throws it up. And Gonzalez lays it in. Here's Barnes. To McGee. McGee looking. Throws it into Holloway. Ooh. And pass a little bit too high. And a turnover. And here come the Jaguars. Bro. Gonzalez for 3, just a little bit short. Rebounded by Maroshi. And here's Thomas back to the top to Ellison. And shot no good. Rebounded by Holloway, and he scores it. Nice board. And here's Brown. Bro. Back to Gonzalez. 8 left on the shot clock. They're going to have to go. Bro almost loses it. Gets it back. And steal by McGee. And he goes all the way. Euros. Oh, Barron called for the foul. McGee getting his Wildcat paws in there. And he makes the first free throw. And substitution for the Jaguars. Filip Radulovic in for the first time. And McGee misses the second one. Brown with the rebound. And here we come the other way. Bro to Radulovic. Radulovic to Brown. Brown all the way in. Looks like he got stripped. But that will stay with the Jaguars. And looks like Fotis will come back in the game for Xavier Brown. Here's Rabdulovic into Barron. Alvin Bro. Back to Rabdulovic. Could fake. Jumper just off the mark. And looks like Barron will be called with the foul. Number 24, Julian Barron.
Jaguar foul, number 24, Julian Barone.
Julian Barone. Holloway looking to get it in. He gets it to McGee. And here's Holloway. Fakes it. Back to McGee. And an offensive foul on number 21 by Nawashi. Here's Gonzalez. Got it by Ellison. Back to Fotis. Fotis to Grief. Gives it back to Gonzalez. He'll go up, and he is fouled by Nawashi. And Gonzalez will be at the line to shoot 2. Ooh, first one rims out. And for the Wildcats, some subs coming in. Number 34, Omarion Lazard. Number 23, Bryce Weinmanson in the game as well. One more for Gonzalez. And he makes the second one. And here's Ellison. Bringing up the ball against Bro. Ellison looks on the inside. Wymanson misses. And here comes Bro the other way. Here's Bro. To Fotis. Oh, just a little bit outside, but Rabdulovic saves it. Rabdulovic swings it to Fotis for 3, just off the mark, and rebounded by number 24, Tamario Thomas of the Wildcats. And here comes Ellison the other way, and he dishes inside, and the bucket is good for number 22, Corey Lombard. And a turnover, back the other way, all the way in, and scores. Is Tamario Thomas. 25-23 Jaguars, as the Wildcats have cut it to a 2-point game, or 2-point deficit. And here's Fotis on the inside to Gonzalez. Turns over Weinmanson, and he makes it. Tough shot. And here comes Ellison, picked up by Bro. Ellison gives it back to Thomas. Thomas for 3, just off the mark, and rebounded by Bro. Bro hands off to Gonzalez. Pressured hard by Ellison. Gets him off of him. Slides. Thought it might have been a foul. Coach Dial didn't like that one. Thought there should have been a foul there. And Journey Phillips back in the game. Gets it into Grief. Grief drives all the way in, misses, and Ellison with the ball gives it up to Wiltz. Wiltz stops, and he traveled.
Jaguars ball.
I don't think that was what they wanted right there. And here's Dudley to Phillips. Journey all the way in. Float game! Journey Phillips scores it 29-23 Jaguars. Lead back up 6. And here comes Ellison. Surveying the floor. Gives it inside to Lombard. Lombard fades, and his jumper is pure. Corey Lombard, nice fader. Here's Dudley, picked up by Wymanson. Gonzalez to DeFotis. Here's Dudley. Goes around the screen, grabs it to Fotis. 10 left on the shot clock. Gonzalez thought about it. He'll shoot the 3 just a little bit too hard. Wymanson with the rebound. And Wymanson over to a wide open Wiltz, and he cans it. Wiltz knocks down that 3 in a timeout by the Jaguars. 29-28 Jaguars lead right now. 3:41 left in the first half. Wildcats are not afraid to shoot that 3. Wymanson hasn't really gotten him up this game. Wiltz has knocked down a couple earlier. Carter knocked down a couple. Jaguars pacing pretty well. Got to continue to attack the rim. Journey Phillips is getting what he wants when he attacks and gets it to the rim. Couple of tough shots, but overall, a pretty solid first half. And here we go. Dudley brings up the ball. Gets all the way in and fouled. Excuse me, Journey Phillips attacked and got fouled. And again, we want to thank everybody for watching in the chat, Jaguar fans and Wildcat fans alike. Thank you for tuning in to the Jaguar Sports Network. Phillips makes the first free throw, and the Jaguars will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Make sure you subscribe and like this video. We will bring you games all season long. As Phillips makes both of them. Jaguars up by 3. And here's Wymanson. All the way back up to the top. There's Wiltz. Wiltz for 3. Misses on that one. Dudley with the rebound. And here he comes. Dudley Euros. And nice play by Wiltz to tie him up. We got a jump ball. Jump, jump, jump. But we don't do jump balls in college, so it'll be a side out, and it'll stay with the Jaguars. There's Dudley. Inside to Phillips. Phillips fakes, gets in all the way in, and he scores, and 1. Journey Phillips. And foul was on Wiltz. That'll be his first. Phillips will go to the line to shoot the +1. And his free throw is good. So 34-28, Jaguars up. And here's Barnes. Barnes drives, and brings it back out, gives it to Wiltz. Wiltz throws it over the top, and he turns it over. Good job on the defensive end by the Jaguars. Let's see if they can get something good here. Here's Dudley. Got it by Barnes. And looks like I got a foul. Looks like we got a foul on number 35, Kevin Wiltz. It'll be his second. So Journey Phillips will go to the line to shoot the 1-on-1.
To the line for the Jaguars, number 0, Journey Phillips.
And entering the game for Wiltz will be number 10, Sam Wren of the Wildcats, seeing his first action of the day. And Journey Phillips to shoot the 1-on-1. First free throw is good. Second free throw is also good for Journey Phillips. And he'll be subbed out. Joshua Larry in the game, number 8 for the Jaguars. And he picks up Barnes. Barnes over to Williams. And that bucket was good on the inside by Joseph Holloway. And the turnover by the Jaguars comes the other way, all the way up. The bucket is good by Kylan Williams. We're back to a 4-point game. There's Dudley. Gives it to Xavier Brown. And it's deflected by Weinmanson, able to stay with the Jaguars. Here's Gonzalez inbound to Dudley. Gonzalez to the Brown. Brown to Phillips. Phillips turnaround jumper, just misses. And rebounded by Barnes. Is Barnes to Wren, but he traveled. So here is Dudley, gives it to Gonzalez. Back to Dudley. To Gonzalez. Over to Brown. Brown looks to drive, but he traveled as well. And Joshua Larry will come back in the game for Journey Phillips. Here's Barnes. Williams on the inside. Williams for 3, no good. And here comes Dudley. To Grief. Grief swings it to Larry. Larry over to Dudley for 3. Missed it. And Gonzalez gets the rebound, and here comes Brown. All the way in, no good. Some contact in there, but here come the Wildcats. Barnes, inside pass. Beautiful to Kylan Williams. Shot clock is off. 10 seconds. And looks like a carry was called on Dudley. So now the Wildcats will get a chance to take the last shot of the half. Coach Rennie Mason trying to sub his shooters in for the Wildcats. Barnes all the way, almost loses it, gets in, and he scores. And we have a tie ball game going into half. Louisiana Christian University Wildcats 36. Your Texas A&M San Antonio University Jaguars 36. Man, what a first half. Jaguars got up to a big lead. Then the Wildcats kept fighting their way back. And now we have a tie ball game going into the half. And we'll get you stats here soon going into the second half. But we will take a quick break and we'll be right Mics are hot. Mics are hot. We are back for the second half between your Texas A&M and San Antonio University, or Texas A&M University San Antonio Jaguars, and you Louisiana Christian University Wildcats. Tied 36-36 at the half. Got some stats for you from the first half. For your Jaguars, Journey Phillips led in scoring with 15 points. Antoine Gonzalez with 10 for the Jaguars. For those Wildcats, Devin Carter with 8, Kevin Wiltz with 6, and 5 players with 4 points. As mentioned, Wildcats love to shoot that three. They shot 4 for 11 in the first half. Jaguars shot 2 for 9. Rebounding total is even at 17 apiece. And starting for the second half. And the layup is good for Nooshi. And back the other way, Grief scores it. And we're tied. Here's Barnes, bringing the ball up, gives it to Carter, to Weinmanson. Weinmanson drives, gives it to Wiltz. Wiltz does not hesitate on the three, misses, and rebounded by Dudley. Dudley, Phillips, Gonzalez, Fotis for 3, and he knocks it down. That's a Jaguar 3 for Fotis Astropoulos. So Gonzalez, Dudley, Phillips, Grief, and Rostopoulos, the 5 for the Jaguars, starting the second half. Barnes drives, shoots a fadeaway, misses, rebounded by Carter, and he'll back it out, gives it to Weinmanson. Good defense by Dudley and Phillips. Phillips back on to Carter. Carter drives, bumped by Phillips. And that will be his third. And Wiltz will be subbed out as Ellison comes back in the game for the Wildcats, number 3. Looking for somebody. Gets it to Weinmanson. Guarded by Dudley. Back to Carter. Carter bumps into Phillips. And so they're just calling it out of bounds. And here's Ellison. Gives it to Barnes. Barnes to Carter. Goes into Grief. Misses. And rebounded back by Carter. And looks like a traveling violation. And it'll come back to the Jaguars. Turnover margin in the first half, by the way. 7 for the Wildcats, 6 for the Jaguars. So very, very close. And there's Phillips. Goes in, and he is fouled. Send him to the line for 2. And he was fouled by number 3, Ellison. Phillips' first free throw is good. One more for Phillips. And rims out. Rebounded by Nawoshi. And it'll be Wildcats ball. He's knocked out by the Jaguars. Barnes gives it to Carter. Carter does not hesitate on the three and misses, but he is fouled by Dudley. So he'll go to the line to shoot three.
Jaguar foul number 3, Dudley, his first personal, second team foul. Stepping to the line for the Wildcats, number 4, Devin Carter, shooting.
They are not afraid to shoot that three. Carter's first free throw is good. That'll be Dudley's first. Again, we thank everybody so much for watching along with us. I'm so happy to bring you this live stream via Jaguar Sports Network here at the Jaguars Den in the beautiful campus of Texas A&M University San Antonio. And he knocks all free throws down. Now 1 point Jaguar lead. Here's Dudley, turns the corner. Couldn't get around, gives it back to Phillips. Phillips able to draw the foul. Looks like the foul is on Barnes. His first. And here is Dudley. Dudley all the way and blocked by Nawoshi. Nice block. And Dudley inside. Nawoshi with the steal. And here comes Barnes the other way. Carter thought about it. Steps back. Takes his time. Fotis guarding him. Carter shoots it. And he knocks down the three. Devin Carter puts the Wildcats up by 2. And here comes Phillips. Gives it in to Grief. Grief blocked by Nawoshi. Oh, what a block. And here's Carter coming the other way. And he is fouled by Dudley. Nawoshi getting active on the defensive side with a couple of rejections. And here's Barnes with it to Ellison. Ellison back to Barnes, gives it to Carter. Carter thought about it. He shoots, tried to draw contact, no good. And Fotis with it. And here comes Dudley the other way. Oh, Dudley has it taken away by Barnes, and he's coming back the other way. He throws it to Weinmanson. Weinmanson, reverse layup is good. What an acrobatic layup by Weinmanson. Fotis gives it to Phillips. Phillips. Guarded by Ellison, turns, and he is fouled. And that foul is on Ellison, his second. Third team foul, so Journey Phillips will go to the line to shoot 2.
Shooting 2 for the Jaguars, number 0, Journey Phillips.
Wildcats have turned up the intensity a little bit and got themselves a 4-point lead as Phillips misses the first free throw. We got some substitutions coming in. We got Xavier Brown, Alvin Bro, and Gabriel Till coming in the game for Fotis Astropolis, Alex Grief, and Desmond Dudley. Second free throw is good for Phillips. Barnes is Nawoshi. Nawoshi back to Barnes. Looking, gives it to Ellison. Ellison falls. And Phillips So it'll be a jump ball.
Possession to the Jaguars.
And that ball will go to the Jaguars. And Xavier Brown inbounds the ball. Gives it to Alvin Bro. Bro to Brown. Brown to Gonzalez. Gonzalez fader. Ooh, just off the rim. Rebounded by number 2, Joseph Holloway. And here comes Carter. Picked up by Phillips. Looks like we have a sub. And there's Carter for 3, no good. Here comes Weinmanson. Misses, rebounded by Till. And Ijan. Gets it. Has it around Tanya. And there's Gonzalez. Mid-range is pure and true. And here's Carter. The inside. Swings it around to Barnes. Barnes drives. Thought better of it. Gets it back out. Holloway missed. But a foul. On Ryoshi. 4th team foul. Jaguars ball. Brown gives it to Ijan. Bro almost has it taken away, and Barnes does take it away. It's going all the way. He gives it to Carter. And Carter is fouled by Till.
Jaguar foul, number 12, Gabriel Till. His first personal. Team's 5th. Shooting 2 at the line, number 4.
Devin Carter will shoot 2 free throws. Makes the first one. I'll have one more. And he makes the second one as well. And here's Bro coming up. 13:45 left in the second half. Jaguars down by 3. Bro looking, gives it Ijan, drives all the way in, hangs, and he scores! Ijan has a Ratana with a nice take. Barnes gives it to McGee. McGee driving all the way in. He scores it and the foul. Send McGee to the line. Big bucket there by Jonquarius McGee. Fouled by Alvin Bro.
Basket is good by number 11, Jonquarius McGee. McGee is shooting 1 at the line.
And McGee makes it. So we got some love in the chat. Yeah, 10. Ijon Love. And bro, floater no good. The other way, here comes McGee. McGee stops, gives it to Carter. Carter for three from downtown, misses it, and rebounded by Xavier Brown. Brown swings it to Ijon. To Bro. Back to Brown. Brown looking, gives it to Ijon. Ijon for three. Had to put it up. Shot clock is running down, but he misses it. And Ellison with the rebound. Ellison into Holloway. Holloway into Lombard. Lombard contested by Till off the backboard. Use the glass, young man. Lombard makes that one, and it's a 6-point Wildcat lead. And Brown loses it. Pressure by the Wildcats as Desmond Dudley, number 3, comes back in for the Wildcats. And number 24, Julian Baron, back in the game as well. Hey, John. And good defense. Here's Asian guarding Carter. And there's Carter. Step back. Side step 3, no good. Out of bounds. And that one will stay with the Wildcats. I apologize in the pronunciation. Asian. And upon the inbound for the Wildcats, a traveling call, so they'll come back to the Jaguars. And here comes Dudley. Gives it to Phillips. Guarded by McGee. Phillips drives. Mid-range jumper, no good. And McGee gets it. Gives it up to Carter. Carter inside. Nice fake by Holloway, but taken away by Brown. And Dudley coming up with it. Stops. Feeds it inside to Brown. Brown outside. Nunnally for 3, and it's true and pure. Nunnally. Big 3. Coming here with some big energy off the bench for the Jaguars today. And here's Ellison. Up to McGee. Holloway. Holloway, jump shot is pure. Holloway with a nice jumper. And timeout by the Wildcats. It'll be a full timeout. 55-50, Jaguars down by 5. The Wildcats have absolutely turned this game up. Turn up the pressure, and right now they have that 5-point lead. It was 0-0 at halftime. Who wants it more? 10:02 left in this game. Just about halfway gone in the second half. Jaguars got to get on shooters. Carter has been lighting it up. He is not afraid to pull the trigger. On the offensive side for the Jaguars, shots just aren't falling. Journey Phillips has gotten some good looks. They've rimmed out on him. Antoine Gonzalez couple of good looks they've gotten rimmed out on him. So they're still in this game. This game is by no means over. It's going to be a tight one all the way down to the wire. And also some big plays and big blocks by number 21, Naoshi, from the Wildcats. That really helped spark that run early on in this half. So it'll be Jaguar basketball coming out of the timeout.
Jaguars ball.
And Dudley to bring it up. Gives it to Phillips. Phillips drives and gets it. Just can't get it to fall. Rebounded by number 22, Corey Lombard of the Wildcats. Here's McGee. Gives it to Ellison. Ellison to Lombard. Lombard looks to drive. Fakes. Gets stuck. Throws it back out. Ellison for three. Misses. Rebounded by Lombard. And Phillips took the ball, but he got called for the foul. And the Jaguars are now over the limit, so the Wildcats will be shooting 1-1. And his first free throw is good. Again, we want to thank everybody for tuning in to the live stream via Jaguar Sports Network. Please like and subscribe to the page. We were at 600 followers. We want to get to 1,000 before the year is out. And both free throws were good. Nunnally to Barron. Barron to Brown. Brown floater no good. And rebounded. Coming the other way. Here's Carter. Carter stops. And he did. He traveled. And looks like we got Fotis Astropoulos and Antoine Gonzalez in for Alex Nunnally and Xavier Brown. And here's Phillips, guarded hard by McGee, gets doubled, but they call it off. There's McGee, took a little bump inside to Fotis, and Fotis scores. Talk about a Fotis finish. 57-52, Wildcats. And here's Ellison. To Lazard. McGee. Back to Lombard. 2 on the shot clock. Carter had to shoot it up, no good. And Lombard couldn't get the tip. And here comes Gonzalez. Gives it to Phillips. Back out to Dudley. Phillips to Fotis. Ball got knocked out of his hands, and it'll stay with the Jaguars. And number 21, Felix Grief, back in the game for Julian Baron. And number 21, Chukwumeki Naoshi, back in for the Wildcats. Here's Fotis. 10 left on the shot clock. His journey. Got 5. Goes all the way in. Blocked by Naoshi. That's his third. And all the way in is McGee. And a timeout by Coach Dow of the Jaguars. 59-52. Wildcats in the lead. Awoshi's paint presence has really disrupted the Jaguars from driving to the hoop. Seven-point game. Jaguars still not finding the shots that they really want. They're not getting shots to fall. Also at a disadvantage because they are in the penalty. So for the Wildcats, if they continue to attack, they'll continue to put pressure on the Jaguars, who, if they foul them, will put them on the line for the rest of the half. It's going to be a very interesting ending. But as we come out of the timeout, it will be Jaguar basketball. Jaguars ready to roll. And here is Dudley. Picked up by Carter. Gives it to Grief. Grief almost stolen by Noashi. And Gonzalez almost gets it stolen. Oh! It was almost stolen by Lazard. By Lazard. And here's Dudley. And the photos into Phillips. Phillips working, almost fell. Gonzalez for three, misses. And Phillips gets the board. And comes out to Gonzalez. Man, they are hounding as Gonzalez almost turns it over. Stopless back to Dudley. Three-pointer no good. Rebounded by McGee. Swarming defense of the Wildcats. They're getting all up into the Jaguars right now. And here's Carter. You do not want to leave him open by any means of the stretch. Or any stretch of the means. And that bucket rolls around and in for Omarion Lazard. There's Grief. Looking. Gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez pulls up for the mid-range. No good. Rebounded by McGee. He gets around Phillips. He shoots the mid-range, and it is good for McGee. And the Wildcats now have a double-digit lead, 63-52, with about 5:18 left in the second half. And here's Phillips driving all the way in. No good, but he is fouled. And Phillips will go to the line to shoot two. And looks like McGee will come out of the game as Wymanson will come back in the game. And we have a injury timeout. Looks like Ellison a little shaken up. He'll come out of the game as well. And he'll be replaced by Barnes. So Phillips to the line. Crucial free throws right here. And he makes the first one. second free throw rims out. And Aoshi gets the rebound. There's Barnes. Gets an Aoshi. The Weinmanson. And he turns it over. Joshua Larry and Xavier Brown coming in the game for Journey Phillips and Fotis Astropoulos.
Jaguars ball.
And here comes Dudley. Gives it to Gonzalez to Grief. Grief is fouled. By Nooshi. And he'll come out of the game as Corey Lombard come back in for him. Grief will go to the line is now. It'll be a one-on-one as Grief misses it. Jaguars will be shooting free throws the rest of the way as well. And it looks like Barnes is bumped by Larry. Barnes will go to the line to shoot the one-and-one. Again, we thank y'all so much for being here watching the live stream with us. Barnes makes the first free throw. And free throw is also good. Larry, good fake. Swings it back to Dudley. Dudley floater. Just can't get it to fall. Nothing going down for the Jaguars. Coming the other way. Here's Weinmanson. Back to Barnes. Barnes being guarded by Gonzalez. Barnes, nice pass inside. No good. It's the floater by Lazard. And here comes Brown, and Brown traveled. And the Wildcats will have possession. Here's Weinmanson. All the way back to Barnes. Barnes to Weinmanson inside. Lombard has a turnover, and Gonzalez comes the other way. Weinmanson with the steal. Good hustle. And it's Carter almost loses it, but he keeps it. Throws it inside. Lombard, and he scores. Timeout, Jaguars. Excuse me, timeout, Wildcats. Wildcats are up 67-53 right now. And take this time to thank our production crew today. Got Brian up there on camera. Appreciate you, Brian. And I am your commentator. Solo today. We'll have a couple of us for the rest throughout the season. Jaguars' upcoming games for the men, they will be on the road for the next couple. be in Texarkana, take on Texas A&M Texarkana on Thursday. And then on Saturday, they'll be in Hawkins, Texas to take on Jarvis Christian. And then they'll be back here on January the 3rd, it's a Thursday, to take on Texas College. And then we will be back bringing that game to you live. So keep it tuned in right here on the Jaguar Sports Network. Well, Jaguars got to get busy. Phillips, and he is fouled. And he'll go to the line.
Wildcat foul number 2, Holloway, his second personal. Stepping to the line for the Jaguars, number 0, Jordan Phillips, shooting 2.
And here's Phillips. First free throw is good. One more for Journey Phillips. Second one is also good. 12-point game. And here comes Weinmanson into Holloway. Holloway back to Weinmanson. Back to Barnes. Picked up by Gonzalez. Carter pulls it back out. 10 left on the shot clock. Carter blocked by Gonzalez. And looks like this one's going to stay with it's going to stay with the Wildcats. It looks like they're disputing an issue on the clock, and it'll stay at 4. And an offensive foul. And I think they got it on the wrong person. It should be on 22.
Correction, foul on number 22.
Corey Lombard.
Second personal. Jaguars ball.
Here's Dudley bringing it up. Gives it to Nunnally. Nunnally for 3. No good. Phillips. And he got called for the push in the back.
Foul number 0, Jordan Phillips, his fourth personal.
2:19 is the time left on the clock. Apologies on the clock.
Stepping to the line for the Wildcats, number 2, Jordan Holloway.
And Joseph Holloway will go to the line to shoot the 1-1. And he makes the first one. One more for Holloway. Makes the second one. 55-69. And Journey Phillips is fouled by Joseph Holloway. Will be his third. And the Jaguars will be in the double bonus, so they'll shoot the rest of the way. Makes the first one. And Holloway. And Holloway got hit with the tech.
Shooting for the Jaguars.
And Gonzalez gets that one to go. And get two. One more for the technical. And he makes that one too. So that brought it a little bit closer. So Phillips has one more free throw to shoot. He can bring this one right back to a 10-point game. And he does. 69-59 Wildcats. 2:10 left. And Jaguars putting on the pressure. Here comes Carter. Gives it to McGee. McGee throws it over to Weinmanson. And there's Barnes. He gets through the double team. Still keeps the dribble. Gives it back to Carter. Carter holding the ball. Throws it to Weinmanson. Weinmanson drives. Mid-range jumper. Does not fall. Bodies flying everywhere. And the foul is on Corey Lombard. That'll be his third. So the Jaguars shooting free throws the rest of the way. We got Alex Nunnally to shoot 2 free throws. Makes the first one. And makes the second one. And here's Barnes with the ball. Jaguars bringing the pressure. Carter gets away, goes all the way into Brown, and he is fouled. Tough move by Devin Carter. Smart. And he'll go to the line to shoot 2. Carter makes the first one. And he knocks down that second one. And timeout by the Wildcats. 71-61. Wildcats lead the Jaguars. Jaguars are running out of time on this one. Really got to go here and get some steals and quick buckets. Game really turned after those couple of blocks by Nawoshi, and then the Wildcats turned up that defensive pressure on the Jaguars, and the Jaguars were not able to answer. Credit to the Wildcats. They came ready to play. First game was a 10-point game in favor of the Jaguars. So right now it looks like the script has flipped unless the Jaguars can pull something out. But again, we thank all of you for watching the live stream, part of the Jaguar Sports Network. We enjoy bringing you all the action of Texas A&M, San Antonio University, Jaguars, men's and women's basketball team. Thank you to Jaguars and Wildcat fans alike. So the Jaguars right now are going to need to get a smart shot here and get this game below double digits. Dudley looking, gives it to Brown, back to Phillips. Phillips holding. There's Gonzalez. Gonzalez almost stolen. And it's inside to Gonzalez for three. It's good! Antoine Gonzalez for a three. And here goes the Jaguars trying to trap all the way up and down. Was a dunk by Corey Lombard and a steal by the Wildcats. It's Carter. Oh, he definitely did travel. Got about 48.5 seconds left. And the Jaguars are going to have to go. Dudley's got to go. Looking, gives it to Gonzalez. Gonzalez another three. It's good! Antoine Gonzalez. And it's a 6-point game. Jaguars not done yet. And Barnes gets it up. Ooh. Jaguars wanted that one. About 31 seconds left.
Jaguar foul, number 13, Alex Nunley, his second.
And Nunley with the foul. It'll put Barnes on the line to shoot two. Jaguars also, Wildcats, in the double bonus. And he rattles in the first one. Timeout by the Jaguars. So 74-67 right now in favor of the Wildcats. Jaguars running out of time. Big threes by Gonzalez to keep them in it. But it might be a little bit too late as the Wildcats are continuing to knock down their free throws. After the timeout, let's see what Coach Dial has drawn up for his team to get a quick shot, pending on Barnes' free throw. And Barnes makes the second one. And Dudley over in the corner to Phillips for three. No good. Xavier Brown with the board. Gonzalez, another three. No good. Rebounded by McGee. And looks like that will just about do it. That's the ball game right there, folks. The Louisiana Christian University Wildcats take down your Texas A&M San Antonio University Jaguars 75-67. They get revenge from the first meeting. Tough one for the Jaguars. Very, very tough one. As the Jaguars now fall to 5-13 overall and 4-10 in the conference. Again, their next couple games will be on the road against Texas A&M, Texarkana, and Jarvis Christian. We'll be back here on the 23rd of January, which will be a Thursday, as they take on Texas College. For everybody, again, shout out to Brian, and big thanks to Brian, our technical guy on the cameras. And I've been your commentator, Marshall Best, and we will see you guys next time. Everybody take care and be safe.